What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Inventory review for the weekend of August 30th to September 2nd, and so let's get started. Now, of course, Xur is going to be in the same place in the tower he always is since his update within the final shape. Alright, let's take a look at what he has. Firstly, for the catalyst, we do have the Huckleberry Catalyst. Great exotic weapon, honestly, pretty underrated, and this is going to definitely make it better. The Trinity Ghoul Catalyst, again, this is going to be one of the biggest differences you're going to get out of a Catalyst. Like the Trinity Ghoul, with and without the Catalyst, it absolutely goes crazy with the Catalyst. As for the exotics, we do have the Celestial Nighthawk. Now, this is actually fantastic. Like, the Celestial Nighthawk is one of the best PvE exotics in the entire game for hunters. Not a bad roll here with 64 recovery and intellect spike. You do want a little bit of intellect if you are using your exotic like multiple times in an activity, and so yeah, this is a pretty good pickup here. You know, definitely could be better, but the exotic itself is amazing. Now, then we have the Severance Enclosure. Doesn't really see a ton of play. Not really the best roll here. Way too much mobility for the Titan. Then we do have the Crown of Tempest here. 67 roll is actually pretty high, but way too much mobility and just not really spiky where you want it to be. And then we do have exotic class items being sold this weekend, which is huge. If you've done the Dual Destiny mission, you can keep buying exotic class items over and over again. There's no cap as long as you have 41 strange coins. So it looks like I'm gonna have to, start doing some strikes or something this weekend to buy a few. A lot of people are upset you still have to do the Dual Destiny mission, but guess what, guys? I'm gonna be streaming Dual Destiny helps today. So as soon as you're watching this video, I'm going to be live on Twitch. First of all, I'm going to be playing with Mtash, the Jez, and True Vanguard, and then after that, going to be doing Dual Destiny helps. So guys, if you haven't been able to beat it, if you aren't able to buy your exotic class items this weekend, I will help you get that done so you can. Now, after that, guys, taking a look at the exotic weapons. Whoops, wrong tab. So we do have the Hawkmoon here with quick draw. Then you got polygon rifling. Really not what you want there. After that, the Arbalist, one of the best PvE exotics in the entire game. If you don't have this, 100% buy it. The problem is that I think you do need to have the Forsaken weapon pack in order to get this. But if you do, again, this is a fantastic PvE weapon, one of the best in the game. Hard Light, surprisingly good right now if you don't have it because it can switch to Arc, which means that you can use it with the Shock and Awe new seasonal artifact perk, and it's also an auto rifle, so it absolutely is shredding right now in Act 3. And the Prospector, actually a fairly decent little grenade launcher here, but nothing absolutely insane. Now, as for the weaponry, we have a Dire Promise with Autoloading Osmosis, no thank you. Brass Attacks with Slideways Rampage, honestly not the worst with Rampage, but Slideways really isn't what you want to see there. Timeless Vertex, Lead Snap, no thank you. Stochastic Variable, the one thing I want to check here is if it... Okay, so it does have Phase Magazine. This is an extremely unique weapon because of this perk. Not many weapons can get this, and basically it will change the, entire damage archetype to from a 900 to a 600 rounds per minute, but it will maintain the lightweight frame movement ability. So you can have a lightweight frame that does the damage of a 600 RPM submachine gun. Very interesting weapon. Unfortunately, this is not a good roll. Now, after that, guys, we have a Bad Omens, Tracking, Quick Draw, no thank you. We have a Negative Space, Energy Flash, no thank you. And then we have a Flash Counter Surrounded Crown Splitter. I mean, it's okay, really not that amazing. Now, as for the armor set, guys, let's check Light.gg for the rarity of the Midnight Exigent set. So, this set was originally added back in Season 3 with the Warmind expansion, and it's one of the rarest possible sets Xur can sell, with under 32% of Guardians having this very helmet. It's like this and a couple other sets which are in contention for the absolute rarest sets Xur sells. So, if you don't have this set, 100% grab it this weekend and then just dismantle it for the transmog purposes. It's one of the coolest looking sets as well. Super OG set, really cool to see it being sold this weekend. And as for the actual rolls here, well, Wow, 66 with a massive resilience spike, which is what you want to see for the Titan, and then an intellect spike, which is not really what you want to see, but we do have discipline and a little bit of recovery as well. Overall, a pretty good piece right here. Then we have, well, if you need discipline, this has got a massive spike. I'd love to see it without the extra mobility, but still very good chest piece here as well. Then for the helmet, 66, unfortunately not really too spiky and too much mobility. Then for the boots, way too much mobility. All right, let's go and check the Warlock. All right, for the Warlock, 64 gauntlets, resilience, and intellect spike, no thank you. Then we've got 65 here, actually quite good. Massive discipline spike followed up with recovery and resilience. Yeah, this is a very, very good chest piece actually. Definitely consider picking this up. Then we've got 64, not really too spiky, a little spiky, not that good. And then 66, not really too spiky, too much mobility. And then as for the Attorney's Ed, tireless flash counter, not interested in that. Let's check the Hunter. All right, for the Hunter, let's check these gauntlets. 64, massive recovery spike, and then intellect. I mean, it's okay if you do want recovery, definitely consider grabbing these. Whoa, 66, we got resilience, we got discipline, we got strength. Hunters generally don't want as much strength. You'd rather have mobility, but hey, resilience and discipline is pretty darn good. Definitely a pretty good chest piece right here. Then we've got, well, recovery and strength, I don't know. These are kind of, if you do want the recovery, yeah, but the reason you don't want strength is you rather have mobility because dodging can get your melee back instantly. But yeah, like these are okay. And then 63, not really spiky at all. Let's check the Quick Fang here. Thresh, flash counter, don't really care about that. Guys, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.